Hello, this is day 2 of my happiness project video diary. It is September 9th. It is a Sunday afternoon, about 5:40. I had a pretty good weekend. I went down to Tucson to visit my boyfriend, and it was his mom's 60th birthday. Trips down there are amazing, and it's really great to be able to see him and catch up, and it's usually really relaxing. We spend the majority of the day with his parents, who are amazing, but it's the first time I've seen them since senior year has started, which made it so they asked a bunch of questions about what's going to happen next year. In regards to with us and just where I'm going next year. My boyfriend and I have been together for, it'll be 2 years this Thanksgiving. So things are pretty serious, but thinking about them doesn't help with my happiness goals, in the sense that it creates a lot of anxiety. And those questions of where we are moving, all that stuff, and we discussed the possibility of moving together after school, but I think that this weekend just really made it very clear that that is exactly what he wants, and that's what his parents expect is going to happen, which I am 100% not against. I would, in fact, love that. I think that it just creates a lot of pressure for me in the sense that I do not want to take him away from his friends and his family here. He's lived in Tucson his whole life. He went to ASU, so it's a big deal to be the person that takes him away from his family. So I'm feeling very anxious about that, and I want to be able to go to yoga or to knock some other things off my list to kind of help with that. I tried calling my mom on the way home from Tucson, but she is driving home from Monterey back at home, so that's also a long drive, and she had my brother and his friends in the car, so she couldn't really have a deep conversation with me right now. And I'm headed off to a sorority function. So right now the goal of being able to reduce stress and anxiety in a healthy way didn't go as planned. I stopped for gas and I got a Diet Coke and some Pringles. So that is exactly the opposite of what I said I would be doing. So I'm pretty bummed with myself. But, I understand that this is not where I want to be necessarily, and that I will have to work on that. But those kind of things you can't plan when there's no convenient time for feeling crappy or feeling anxious about something. So it's all about dealing with how it feels in the moment and what you can do then. But hopefully instead maybe doing something else that there's something else that I could have done besides eat a fourth of a ream of Pringles. Besides the discussion, it was a good weekend. I think that I was successful in sharing my goals with my boyfriend, just in regards to how the semester is going. I was apparent with him on how that I'd reached out to my professor from last semester about getting an internship for next year. And then him and I talked kind of about the future, and I was very transparent with him about my hope is to go to grad school when things are headed in that way, when I expect things are due. So I was trying to be more transparent with my goals, which was part of my committing to my goals happiness area, number 1, that I was focusing on. I did not bring my calendar with me this weekend. So tonight when I get home from this dinner with my sorority, I will go through and I will check everything off that I've done, and hopefully I'll get home around 8, so it'll give me 2 hours to be able to do a bunch of stuff before it is time to go to bed. But I only have one thing that I can think of to do tonight. Um, yeah. I'm feeling, it was a good weekend, but I'm just feeling pretty anxious. So, um, I hope that being around friends, right now for a dinner, it's an annual dinner we do every year. So being around friends, my sorority sisters, being around those nurturing relationships from people that I like, will be helpful for this. And I plan on not eating my feelings and really maintaining my portion sizes and being able to get that kind of relief through the relationships around me. So, yeah, I'm trying to be very honest during these things. So, I'm sorry if I ramble, um, but yeah, so, okay.